Let's welcome in, as promised, live our friend, the South Carolina Congresswoman Nancy Mace. She, of course, is a member of the House Armed Services Committee, also graduated magna cum laude from the Citadel's first female Corps of Cadets. Congresswoman, we appreciate your service. Always nice to welcome you in. Good evening.
Thank you so much.
I've got to ask you right off the bat, your reaction to 3 U.S. service members being killed in the early stages of these combat operations, the president saying their sacrifice was worth it for this greater mission, and he's also preparing the American people maybe for more deaths by saying it's likely more service members could die. What do you make of the first 48 hours or so of this mission, and what questions do you have for the administration moving forward? They're expected to brief you and others in Congress on Tuesday, as I understand it. What's going through your mind tonight?
Well, number one, I want to thank President Trump for his speech today acknowledging those who sacrifice. These warriors lay down their lives for our enemy, fighting and protecting American citizens here and abroad, because terrorism isn't just in Iran, it's everywhere around the world. As we've seen in the last 24 hours, it's something to take seriously. Head on a swivel, as they sometimes say, number one. Number two, I believe President Trump will go down as the most consequential president in American history during one of the most consequential times in world history. And he took out someone that no one thought this could ever happen, taking out the leader of the number one state sponsor of terrorism, the Ayatollah Khamenei. He created and funded Hezbollah, Hamas, the Houthis, you name it. Bombings all around the world, American deaths of soldiers and others around the world. They were very close to getting nuclear weapons as well. And so I want to praise President Trump. And at the same time, too, because I am someone who believes in law and order and the Constitution, bring it to a vote. Get Congress briefed on why we went in, when we went in. Get that information in a classified setting. I will tell you, on the House Armed Services Committee, I've been all over the world to military bases around the world. Iran was much closer to getting nuclear arms than anyone could have ever imagined at this juncture in history. And I believe President Trump did the right thing, but bring it to Congress. Let us vote on it. Let our voters and our constituents know where we stand on this. This is not like Iraq. And anyone who wants to compare Iraq to Iran doesn't understand the geopolitics of the Middle East.
So a lot to unpack there. You do want to vote in Congress. You want the president to present this to leaders in both parties. Quick response, though, on the Democrats. I guess on one hand, I shouldn't be surprised that they're being so partisan immediately. But when you hear Senator Mark Kelly, it used to be that national security, there'd be an iota of nonpartisanship, bipartisanship. But did you understand what he was saying about there being a long, drawn-out conflict because the president's talking about 4 weeks? I mean, am I missing something? That doesn't seem like a long timetable. And the president's not talking about boots on the ground, right? So it seems like they're way off base here.
Way off base. And by the way, 45 out of 47 presidents have utilized military strikes. And where was Mark Kelly then? And the Constitution provides for Congress, through the War Powers Act, to have exclusive authority to declare war. But at the same time, the Constitution under Article 2 gives the president full control as the commander-in-chief of our military. This is what we call the separation of powers. And so I think many on the left need to be re-educated on this, number one. Number two, it's very interesting to see people on the left who've been championing women's rights for so long, and yet the minute Iranian women might get freedom because of Donald Trump and Israel, all of a sudden it's not okay. Like, explain that to the American people. Explain that to American women who don't want to see women stoned in the streets for not wearing a hijab. Like, what are you even talking about? They don't even I don't even know that he knows what he's talking about anymore.
Absolutely. Donald Trump, the great liberator of women around the world. You're making a very important point. And here's a woman in Congress you serve with, Ilhan Omar, responding to you on X, saying, I hope you aren't drunk, and took your staff's advice. Rashida and I, Tlaib, of course, don't know this man and feel confident he didn't care about us. Please restrain from drinking too much. As you've been warned from your staff, stay off social media. I don't know what she's talking about, but I pray in this holy month you find peace and respect for yourself. I think she had lashed out at the idea that the president moved forward with this because, as I understand it, there was intelligence saying there was a target of opportunity to take out the Ayatollah and other leaders. She's complaining that the attack came during Ramadan. And Rashida Tlaib, by the way, is attacking both the United States and Israel, another member of the squad, and saying they shouldn't have done this, as if the U.S. is a foreign country to her. Could you unpack some of that?
Well, I don't give a damn if it's Ramadan. I don't care if Muslims are fasting right now. This was the right time with the right intel, the right president to go in there and do this, and he'll have his chance to explain it, or his secretaries to Congress. And she was also responding because I was complaining about that. Where was she when Jews were slaughtered? Over 1,000 Jews were slaughtered in Israel by Hamas, by Palestinians on a Jewish holiday. I don't remember her complaining about that. And when she said that very defamatory statement about me, in the middle of the night, by the way, what was she doing in the middle of the night? But I asked her what it was like to be married to your brother. I mean, like, she has no room to attack anyone on any issue, quite frankly. And I'm ready to denaturalize and deport her to Somalia. Let's go.
There you go. You've said that before, and it sounds like you mean it. Congresswoman Nancy Mace means what she says what she means. Thanks for coming on. Appreciate it.
Thank you.